AI cinematics are still heavily under development, which is a tragedy because that means they aren't available to public, which is what I thought initially before I realized there are just free models available, which is where Runway AI comes into play. Alright, Runway AI is still very much under development. I'm also using the older model because I refuse to pay for anything really. But there's still a lot of tools available with the free version. Like, I think in total there's like 30 something. A lot of them are kind of pointless, like what? I mean, they're interesting, I guess. Remove silence or transcript, just like turning video to text. Not that complicating, but there's also some cool stuff, all of which I haven't gotten to them. But like, the main thing I'm interested in is the text to video. That's the whole like most advanced type of tool, and it's obviously the most complicating, so the most like kind of stuffed and not very well made. But for reference, I've made a few of my own, or generated a few of my own things. Now I haven't generated that much just because it's built on like credit system, so I have limited uses. But the first thing I made, simple prompt, a Chinese woman next to a panda. Boom, I put that in, and then this is what it gave me. And basically, I got my prompt. There's the Chinese woman, there's the panda. You know, I got it. If you look from a distance, you can't really tell it's AI. It's pretty cool. If you look closer, yes, you can kind of tell it's fake. And this is technically a video, but it doesn't really do much except for the little head turn. And at that point, you can really tell it's AI because nothing moves this artificially. But overall, a pretty solid generation in my opinion. But it only goes downhill from there because unfortunately the next one with the prompt, I made it a little more elaborate, so really that's why it failed a little more. But the prompt was a bear punches a punching bag. The bear is in a gym with many other people working hard in the background. The punching bag flies back from the force of the bear's punch. Now, I'm only able to generate 4 seconds at a time, so in these 4 seconds, the bear in fact did not punch the punching bag. The punching bag is also hanging from thin air, and it's also the size of like a pencil, so you know, proportions and just general generation didn't really go as planned here. And then the bear also phases in and out of reality of like what a human and a bear, I don't know. And also the person in the back is like phasing between these little blinds or whatever you want to call those. Basically, it's not that good, but like I'll give them props for the bear actually punching. That's like they tried, and it was close. Again, it's still an older model, still under development, but it's there. You know, the idea is there, the bear is there, the general idea of the prompt is there. Now, it gets worse, like I said, from here. This prompt was a black man doing a backflip on a bridge. There you go. This bridge is busy with cars and people, but the man is on a higher part of the bridge. In the background is a body of water along with a massive city with tall buildings. So, we got the black man doing a backflip on a bridge. We did not get the cars and people, but I did say the man is on a higher part, so, you know, I'll pass on that. And then, you know, the background with a body of water along with a massive city and tall buildings. Perfect. I'm like, this is one of the best parts it's done. There's the body of water, there's the city and tall buildings. That was pretty solid, I'm not gonna lie. But did the man do the backflip? Well, not really, depending on what you want to call a backflip, if this will load. I generated an 8-second video. I really don't know what's happening here, but it's very confusing to look at. Now, if we look from the start, the guy's head is kind of up here, but it's also down here at the same time. A little bit creepy. And then of course he's in this weird like L-shaped looking backward weird, I don't even know what I'm looking at. But he in fact does not really do a backflip. It looks more like he's doing a dab with like a magical circle. But it just didn't generate as intended. But these are just some of the things that I made on my own generation. The main thing, or if you want to get a full, better picture of what this is capable of, you can look at the Runway Watch little subsection where it's like what they want to call an AI film festival. This is essentially countless AI videos or AI like influence videos. Basically, it's either like purely made of AI or it's just like normal videos that were kind of touched and enhanced with AI to make them more interesting. So just to look through a few, I'm not going to go through all of them just because it's the sheer amount, but like the most, or one of like the thumbnail ones get me out. This is a normal video with the AI touch to it. So, you know, normal video, but you know, later you get to, you know, weird AI stuff and, you know, eventually whatever that is, right? AI. So you know, pretty interesting. That one's like with an AI touch. This one is purely AI, I'm pretty sure. Like, yeah, this is just pure AI. Again, pretty cool. You get the general idea of it. You know, overall, you can tell it's AI, but it is interesting, especially if you try to get like these scenes like what, a line in the middle of the street. That's something that you can't really get an actual video of unless you want to be really stupid with it. But I mean, you get the idea. Like these aren't bad at all. Of course, you know, just a lot of stuff in here, a lot of weird stuff. This one, I saw the thumbnail and I had to click on it. I'm assuming this is a normal video, except they added some AI enhancements with it later to get that thing, which nice. But yeah, pretty interesting to look at. You know, AI made that and did some enhancements to the video. Overall, I'm not going to go through all of them like I said before, but you get the general idea, right? There's a lot of things you can do with the AI. You can make all these little animation things, and then, or you could, you know, add on to like some normal videos with like AI enhancements. But like the style, like the possibilities are still very much broadening, and once they actually fully develop this, and maybe they already have in the newer model that I haven't paid for, but like it's under development, right? I'm giving it a little bit of leeway, but eventually when it's actually fully developed, I'm sure it will be crisp. But yeah, that's really all I wanted to go over. Runway AI is pretty cool.